What if everything you were promised was no longer true? You worked for 40 years. You saved. You invested. You followed the rules. 401k, home ownership, retirement plan. But in 2026, something changed. Cost of Living Index, USA, 2015 to 2026, sharp curve up. Housing, healthcare, food, all of them rising faster than retirement savings. And here's the uncomfortable truth. For millions of Americans, retirement is no longer freedom. It's financial survival. Some people think they are preparing for retirement, but they're actually preparing for decline. And that fear, it's not individual anymore. It's becoming a national psychology crisis. Let's look at the data. Retirement savings growth versus inflation gap, 2020 to 2026. The blue line represents retirement portfolios. Slow, unstable, stagnant. The red line? Rent, healthcare, insurance, exploding upward. And the gap between them? Psychologists now call it the retirement anxiety gap. This gap is not just financial, it creates emotional collapse, constant stress, fear of illness, fear of becoming a burden, fear of outliving money. And here's the hidden trigger. When people see this gap too often, they stop thinking logically. They start thinking, I need to escape before it's too late. And that's where something unexpected is happening. A silent movement. Not protest, not news headlines, just people leaving, quietly. Let's break perception. $3,000 per month in the United States, in cities like Austin or Portland, USA, small apartment, high insurance cost, limited dining out, high stress baseline. Thailand, condo with pool, daily dining out, private healthcare access, lifestyle surplus. But here's the psychological shift. It's not about cheap. It's about regaining control. Because when money stops dictating your lifestyle, something powerful happens. Identity returns. Dignity returns. Time returns. And that changes decision-making completely. There is one fear stronger than inflation, stronger than rent, stronger than debt. Medical bankruptcy. Medical bankruptcy? USA, $20,000 plus. Thailand, $200 plus. MRI? USA, $2,000 plus. Thailand, $300 to $500. Heart bypass? USA, $120,000 plus. Thailand, $15,000 to $20,000. Dental implant? USA, $4,000 plus. Thailand, $1,000 plus. But the real psychological trigger is not cost, it's uncertainty. In the US system, even insured retirees ask, what if I get sick and it still ruins me? In Thailand, the question shifts to, if I get sick, I can actually afford to treat it. That shift removes fear. And once fear is removed, decision-making changes permanently. Here's what most people don't realize. This is no longer tourism. This is a migration trend. Not mass, not loud, but consistent and growing. Why Thailand? Because it hits 3 psychological needs: safety, healthcare system trust, affordability, lifestyle expansion, belonging, expat communities. This combination is rare globally, and it creates something powerful: psychological relief. In 2026, Thailand is not just open, it's optimized for retirees. Retirement visa, age 50 plus, proof of income or savings. LTR visa, 10-year long-term residency, fast-track services, tax advantages for qualified retirees. But the real innovation is not paperwork, it's stability. A system that says, you are welcome to stay long-term. And that message alone reduces psychological resistance. At the core of this trend It's not about Thailand, it's about choice. For the first time in decades, retirement is no longer defined by fear, but by possibility. And maybe the real question is not, can I afford to retire? But instead, where can I actually live again?